Hi friends, my name is Ashwini. I welcome you all today to my channel. And you might have noticed I did not post videos in the last couple of weeks because I felt very shallow doing so, because I thought with everything that's going around in the world, I did not really feel like going out on YouTube and talking about things. But and of course I was dealing with my own share of overwhelm and anxiousness, and of course like everybody else I was also not in the right state of mind. But when I actually did certain things and overcame that state of mind, and now I'm kind of into that positive mindset again, I realized that isn't this the right time to create a video and talk about things that have helped me so that they can help others also? Or isn't this why I actually started the YouTube channel, to talk about my life experiences and hurdles and struggles that I went through, and what are the things that have helped me? And that's when I decided to create this video. It's actually what inspired me to take the efforts, and if it even helps one person, I think the efforts are going to be worth it. Yes, try and create joy in your life, because talking about happiness and creating happiness, I think as of now is a far too stretched goal, and it is not within our control. But creating joy in our day-to-day lives is within our control. Yeah, sure, we cannot go out and have fancy meals and spend time with our friends and families, and we are stuck in our houses. But in that house where we do have a roof over our head, can we just show gratitude and think about things that will bring joy to us, instead of complaining about the situation that is not within your control? So let me give you my example. When I was almost 8 months pregnant, like a month ago, I thought like by that time I would just call somebody from the family or my mother, and they will come here and they'll do all my lad pyar, and I will just have to work work from home and do my office work, and rest everything will be taken care. Just the normal pregnancy expectations that every woman has, right? But when it was actually that time for somebody to come and help me, I could not call anyone because it was not safe. Also, the house help that I actually had at that point also had to let go because of safety reasons again. On top of that, I was pregnant. I was also working in my office. Thankfully, I had work from home, and I had to take care of a sick person. So as you see from this situation where I was expecting to have all the lad pyar and do aram and eat good food, I was in a situation where I had to do all the work, and I had to cook all my meals, and I had to actually take care of myself and others as well. And 1 or 2 days, I'm really honest, 1 or 2 days I was actually sulking about that fact and thinking, why me, why me? That's when I realized unless I do something, nothing is going to change around. And that's when I decided to create these pockets of joy for myself. So if I didn't like doing the chores, I would listen to Bollywood music, because that is what creates joy for me. Or if I would not like to do the dishes, I would create a timer and make a game out of it. If I'm doing it in 30 minutes today, can I do it in 25 minutes the next day? So I'm just getting through the task and also enjoying it while making a game out of it. Or for my meals, I did not really focus on like having the pancha pakwan. As long as the food is healthy and tasty and I enjoyed that meal, I was happy with it. So that way you can also find out things in your day. You might think these are very silly things, Ashwini, but guess what? Those silly things actually got me through that phase, and not just got me through it, but also made that phase a little more enjoyable for me. So similarly, you will need to search in your own day-to-day life, what are the things that create joy for you, and don't feel bad about creating that joyfulness, thinking that other people are suffering, or people are sick, or maybe you yourself is sick, and how can I think about enjoyment? Think about me, right? I mean, an ideal situation for me would have been in that 8 months to eat an ideal diet for a 8-month pregnant lady, or for that matter, not listening to Bollywood music and listening to good literature or good devotional things and reading good devotional and literature things. I did none of that as a part of that Garbha Sanskar that we say that we do on our babies when they are in the womb. But guess what? I taught my baby to be joyful and to create joy no matter what situation is there. And I think that is much more of an important lesson that I could have taught my baby. And that is also a good way of doing Garbha Sanskar. take control of the situation and enjoy it no matter what. As I said, situations might be different for you. It might be a little more overwhelm or more anxiousness or more worse or good situation. We are not here to compare that. We are here to talk about things that are in our control and what we can do in order to create that pockets of joy, so that every single day, no matter what, you are enjoying your day and being grateful and joyful about that day. We don't know what is going to happen next, and we don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, and sometimes because of those thoughts our brain is scattered all over the place because there is no structure. But as I said, outside things are not in our control, but something that we can control is our structure of the day by having proper routines in place. So maybe you can have a strong morning routine for yourself where you focus on your health and your mental space and what you are eating and what you are going to provide as a nourishment, or a good evening routine where you will relax and refresh and reset your mind in a positive frame as you move on to the next day. So this routine actually is trying to bring that structure into your life which is currently not there, and when you have structure in your life is when you feel in control, and when you feel in control is when the overwhelm kind of goes down. I have already created some routine videos that are there on my channel. You can check them out, especially for these times that we are all going through. I have shifted and modified my routines. If you want them, let me know in the comments. I'll make a video about it. But those actually include certain things that will help me to keep my sanity in place, and also at the same time make sure that I have a goal and purpose for every single day that I have getting up and getting to live actually and be grateful for it. So just a few examples that you can do is basically, maybe your routine can have a good exercise routine, maybe you can have a good gratitude routine where you write down a couple of things of what you are grateful for, or maybe you can have routines of meditation and creating that calm space for yourself, at least even if it is for 5 minutes a day, to just sit, relax, think about nothing. All these things, if you include in your routines, they will since it's a routine, it will happen every single day. It will give structure to your day that will make you feel in more control, and since it's happening every single day, it will kind of become a habit, a good habit, which will help you to regain control even if you start feeling overwhelmed and anxious and start getting into that cycle. A routine will reverse that cycle and keep you on the positive track, is what I'm trying to say. Nowadays when we talk a lot about, yeah, this is the new normal, but can you just go back and have a look at your old normal? Because probably in the old normal phase of your life you would not be so anxious or so overwhelmed or feeling so out of control. So what were the things that you were doing back then which you are not doing now, or what were the things which you were not doing back then which you are doing now, which is actually causing you more stress and overwhelm? So what I'm trying to say is basically, there might be certain things that or habits that we might have built up as a part of our new normal, and those are the actual reasons which are causing us a lot of stress and anxiety. So as I said, checking the news multiple times a day, or binging on shows till late in the night every single day. Earlier maybe it was only on weekends, but now since you are at home and you have nothing better to do, you just binge on movies or binge on shows or binge on unhealthy food. Is that a good way of dealing with things, or is that the new normal that you want to make in your life? Again, going back and giving my example, I always follow travel vloggers and they inspire me a lot, but recently I just noticed and caught myself doing this, that every single time I would look at a travel blogger, maybe on Instagram or on YouTube, I would say, yeah, lucky for you because you don't have this worse situation, or yeah, lucky for you because you can go out and do that and we are stuck at home. And that toxic mindset was actually not helping me get inspired by the travel vlogs that I see. Instead, I was just going into a negative mindset that, oh, maybe I cannot travel, or I cannot go outside, or the situations are not so good in where I stay, and that is not a good way. So my old normal was looking at that and getting inspired, but my new normal was looking at that and just feeling bad about myself. So as I said, these are very small things that are happening in your day-to-day life which you might not be aware of, but these are the things that are adding up to create your own anxiety and your own overwhelm. So just take a hard look at your day, or the way you spend your time, or the way you talk to your friends and communicate with them. Is there certain things that you are doing on a repeated basis which is actually causing you more harm than good? If yes, then it is time to replace those habits and to replace those bad behaviors with a good one, so that the new normal that you are aiming for is something that will bring you more peace and calm rather than more overwhelm and anxiousness. So currently I am 38 weeks pregnant and I might go into labor anytime soon, and that was actually a motivating reason for me to be into a positive mindset, because if I am bringing a life into this world, I want to bring it through a positive mindset rather than having a mindset of overwhelm and anxiousness. And that's why I did these things that have helped me. So yeah, and also that was the only motivating reason, that if I have some purpose for which I am seeking positivity, there might be others also who are seeking positivity and who might need help, or who have actually gone through something similar and come out of the other side with some positivity. So if you are that person, I would really urge you to comment down below what has helped you to overcome your situation. How did you get out of your whole cycle of overwhelm and anxiousness? Maybe it will help. This is a small community of just 250 plus people, but even if it helps one single person, I think the efforts are worth it, and the efforts of you typing a comment are worth it. And if you do not want to comment on this video, it is still fine, but reach out to the people in your own circle, maybe your friends and family, and find out if they need that kind of a mental support, because physically we all know what needs to be done and what needs to be done to take care of ourselves and our health. But sometimes it is the mental stress or mental anxiousness that needs some sharing, or just someone to listen to in order to feel free and feel happy. So I have this friend who has gone through so much herself. I mean, she recently lost a family member to the situation that is around, but she would message me every single week asking about how I am doing and how I am feeling in this situation, and if everything is all right and with my pregnancy, and if I need any help. I mean, it just blows my mind to think that there are such good, kind hearted people out there, that no matter what their situation is, they are still reaching out to others to make sure that they are extending that support and help. It makes me feel so grateful and blessed to be having such people in my life. And kindness is the most important part, I think, in any situation of life. And if you can extend that kindness to somebody else, then I think those efforts are just worth it. And that's the only reason I actually created this video, because at this point of time in my pregnancy, I just want to sleep and do nothing. But I thought that if even one person can be benefit out of this video, it would just be helpful, or at least I can inspire one person to go out and help, or inspire, or extend the kindness to other person. It will still be all worth it. And thanks so much for taking the time. You stay safe, take care of yourself and your family. Have a nice day ahead. Bye.